Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Unwind Louisville team coming at you live from the Limbwalker Tree Service HQ in Old Louisville. Standing here with Chris O'Brien, one of the owner and operators of Limbwalker Tree Service. And we wanted to come on and formally announce that Limbwalker Tree Service is going to be partnering with Unwind Louisville in launching our inaugural event this Friday, August 2nd, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Waterfront Botanical Gardens, Unwind at the Waterfront Botanical Gardens. And we just wanted to celebrate that. It's an exciting thing. I think Limbwalker's mission and vision fits in with what Unwind Louisville is looking to do in terms of putting these events together. And Chris, you might like this the way I like to think about it, but much in the same way you go to the doctor for a checkup, if you're not feeling good, Limbwalker goes to your house and checks out your trees, checks out your plants, making sure everything's looking good, feeling good, routine maintenance on your vegetation and wildlife.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. Thanks for having me. I'd love to talk about that. Yeah, that's what we try to do. We try to get people in the idea of that plant health care and plant care is an ongoing process. Yeah. It's not once and done. Obviously, people have trees that fall over, and we got to clean those up as well. But if you do your routine maintenance, you're going to have trees last longer. Yeah. They're going to be with you longer and less likely to pick them up off your driveway or off your house.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very intentional way to structure a company, and that's something that we identified with immediately. And Chris, while I've got you here, I wanted to ask you, what are just a couple of things that you're most excited about the Waterfront Botanical Gardens bringing to Louisville in the form of the sustainable vision that they're trying to create and bringing more natural well-being, I guess, in the growth of Louisville?
So at the beginning of the last century, it became known that the United States was tearing its forests apart. So we needed a new example of traditional forestry. So, for example, maybe no more clear cutting, maybe intentional forestry for the next generation. But now we need examples of good urban forestry, because what we've done, we built our cities without planning correctly for how to have the green infrastructure. The green infrastructure that minimizes pollutants, affects and minimizes stormwater runoff, creates shade, decreases electricity use, and decreases use for air conditioning. You need to have good examples of how to manage the green infrastructure in the urban environment. And so that's where I think botanical gardens can really do a lot of help in setting that example. Yeah. And setting that physical model for people to see.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's all about the flow.
It's all about the flow. You have to have, people need an example. They hear, I can tell someone till I'm red in the face about what good tree care is, what good plant care, but if I show them an example, they immediately feel it. And so you have to, if you want to create an effect on people, you have to have them feel it. And so that's why I'm loving this botanical gardens.
Chris, I'm curious why you all wanted to support Unwind Louisville and also the Waterfront Botanical Gardens.
Oh, so we're excited. Anyone that wants to start, we've been supporting the Botanical Gardens for years, even when it was still in its design phase. And a woman named Dot, I know she told me about it a long time ago, and she's since passed away, but I've been excited about that idea for a long time, and I'm a plant person. And I've always had that question, why doesn't Louisville, if we're going to be a city, where's our botanical gardens? I think Louisville in particular we have everything. We're in the center. Everything in this world is going to be about distribution. We are just primed to grow. Yep. But in order to do that, we need things that other cities have. We need a botanical gardens. We need green infrastructure. Just like we need things for people to do that we want to attract to this city. We want people we want young professionals. But young professionals have lots of options. They can go to Nashville, they can go to Atlanta, they can go to St. Louis, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and we want them to come here. So we need to provide that infrastructure, number one. Number two, anyone that's supporting that botanical gardens effort and putting energy towards that, I want to be part of that enthusiasm. Right. We want to be part of that enthusiasm as a group.
Isn't it?
Contagious. And enthusiasm is one of the biggest movers in this world. Yep. And I'm totally convinced. So when you all got on board, I was like, yes, we need to do more of that. Yes, keep it going, keep the ball rolling. Because it's an uphill battle. Anything new is uphill. People don't know about it, but now we have the momentum. Let's keep it going. and we need those things to bring people in and get that excitement, keep that up.
Well, I think it's absolutely contagious, and I think the excitement surrounding the event is indicative of that. And I think that your enthusiasm is obvious in our discussion today.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you all for supporting the event and supporting the Waterfront Botanical Gardens. And we hope you guys will support Limbwalker. It's clear that you've got a great passion for it, and you all do really great work.
Well, thanks.
So,
We try to just attract good people who are nice, who love plants, who love to take care of trees, and then everything else kind of falls into place. So
awesome.
thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Okay.
And we'll talk to you guys on Friday.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.